Hello and welcome back to Realm of Thrones, and we have Tywin, or as I like to call him, Ty lose. Oh yes, he's gonna lose in just a moment. Anyway, I'm actually gonna challenge him to a duel, because I think that's actually gonna be super funny if he decides... What? Okay. What a funny guy. Okay, so I actually didn't want that. I didn't want him to give us free passage. I was the one to instigate this attack, even though it doesn't actually say that, because he actually thinks that he can win, which is quite funny. Anyway, I will be taking Physician of the People, because this provides us with a 30% chance to recover from lethal wounds for tier 1 and 2 troops. So that's actually really good. And the other thing is basically just governor stuff, so that obviously doesn't really help us at all. Anyway, I'm just going to make sure everyone's good here. Yes, we are. Okay, so let's go straight on in. Now, one of the main problems we're probably going to have here... Syrio can actually go on here. That seems pretty good. Actually, wait a minute. He's so good that maybe he should go with the cavalry, and I should be the one that goes with the infantry. Yep. I think that seems relatively good. I mean, obviously, we've got 59 cavalry right now, and it seems like to me that Hodor and Syrio have basically the same kind of perks. I don't know, I can't really tell how many they have, but it seems like they have a relatively similar number, so I'm just going to leave them how they are. Okay, let's actually have a look here. I only have infantry, right? I don't have any archers? No, I do not have any archers, apart from my horse archers, of course. So I will just move these guys over here. I've done a little bit of recruiting as well, by the way. And I'm very much hoping that that's going to be enough to sort of see us through this. Because this is going to be difficult. This is going to be very, very difficult for us. Maybe. I'm actually not entirely sure. Seems like we're not doing too badly, surprisingly enough. I actually thought I would die in the instant that we attacked. Okay, I'm just going to tell these guys to auto-delegate. They're just going to charge. Okay, that's kind of weird. Alright. Well, that's fine, I guess, if they want to do that. And we're going to tell our infantry. We're going to tell our cavalry to charge as well, because that's what we want them to do. We just want them to be aggressive. And the enemy's infantry are now coming in. I actually want to eliminate Tywin himself, if I can. Because if I can eliminate Tywin, that's a huge morale hit for the opponent. And that's actually what we want. Ideally, that is what we want. But these guys actually have some really, really good armor, as you could see. So it might very well be the case that maybe I won't be able to do that because I am tied up. Haha, tied up, get it? Tied up because Tywin? Yeah, okay, I'll let myself out. That was amusing, and maybe not so much. Very much depends on if he actually wins this. Wouldn't that be funny if he actually ends up winning this battle after I've called him Ty lose? Yes. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe we're going to be okay. Maybe we're going to be fine. I've just got to make sure that we get embroiled into the battle a little bit more here. Just eliminate these guys and just try to take the guys off their mounts as best as I can. I don't really want to get killed myself if I can help it, so I will just try to do hit and run attacks, but that's actually quite difficult to do. Yes. That is quite difficult to do with this weapon for some reason. I'm actually not entirely sure why. Okay, so I think we're going to be okay. Are we? I have a bad feeling about this. We've got really good cavalry troops remaining. Tywin just got eliminated. Just now? Wow. He's a beast. Okay, so we've got 10. We've got 9. They've got 16. We've got 8. They've got double our troops. Okay, here we go. No. We're absolutely doing fine. Look at that. Look at that. We are now at 8. They are at 8. It's coming down to the wire. And look at them. They're fighting in formation right here. And boom, there is the final guy. And we're just going to be looking at his flailing corpse for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. Why was he flailing? I don't know. Maybe he was celebrating. But there you go. We actually ended up losing only 27 troops. So most of my forces were actually just literally knocked unconscious. So that's not too bad. I did end up losing 7 Cowl's guards, which obviously is not exactly great. But we did get a huge amount of renown and a massive amount of influence as well. And that's great. So I'm going to be taking Tywin prisoner here. And we got a bunch of troops that we can actually rescue as well. I think I will rescue them. And I don't actually have any space in my prisoner's hold here either, which is obviously a big problem. But that is obviously going to rectify itself relatively quickly. So what we want to do is we just want to sort by tier really fast. And I'm going to get Lannister Knights, I suppose, Westerlands Champions, and then we're just going to leave the rest. Because we are in enemy territory as well, by the way. Don't know whether you noticed that. But we're going to be donating all of the money, or not money, all of the experience to our troops as much as I can. Because now that we have such a such a minuscule army, this guy is going to want to attack us. As you can see, he really wants to attack us. So I'm very much hoping that I'll be able to at least do a little bit of something here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have some issues. I'm not sure what to do. This is really bad, actually. This is really, really bad. Okay, we're gonna have to go for another point in leadership here, I suppose. And I'm gonna actually try to fight this guy. Yes. Whew. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Are we going to be able to beat this guy? I don't even know what he has. He's got Westerlands. Oh no, he's got 5 Banner Knights. What do I have? I surely do not have the equivalent of 5 Banner Knights. I mean, yeah, I have Thunder Knight, Mounted Warlord, Queen's Man, but that's pretty much it. Okay, I'm going to challenge him to a duel. Oh, he actually accepted. Okay. Let's do it. I only have 31% HP, by the way. So this... Okay, he has no ranged weapon. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, hilarious. I love those kinds of duels. Okay, that is really, really funny. Now we can leave. Oh, he's right by the side of me? Are you joking? Oh, he left. He left me alone a little bit. Okay, wait. Can I actually get away? Please, disorganized state. How much for 1 more hour? I should be fine now. Maybe I'm okay. I don't know. These guys are going to catch up to me very, very fast. This guy's traveling at 5.6. Because I've got all these wounded. That's the reason why there is actually a perk in the medicine skill tree that can provide you with additional speed bonuses when your troops are wounded. Or at the very least, they're going to provide you with the ability to negate most of that. And that would be extremely useful for me right now, but obviously, you know, it just doesn't really matter, I suppose. But yeah, anyway, we are fine. I am gonna survive to fight another day, surprisingly enough. I actually wanted to fight that caravan right there. I'm getting greedy now, you see. I'm getting overly greedy about these kinds of things. Yeah, so basically, quite funnily enough, I actually had to declare war again on the Westerlands, because the Reach and the Westerlands keep making peace with each other. And obviously we didn't want that, right? We don't want that. So, Mr. Tywin, I'm actually going to execute this guy. I'm actually going to execute him. I'm just going to basically make it my mission to execute all the Lannisters. Maybe except Tyrion, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Because I think that's quite thematic, I guess. It's kind of thematic. I mean, maybe not so much for a Dothraki to do that, but if we are on the side of the Reach, then it kind of makes sense, right? So we're going to just do that, and we'll see what happens. Obviously, you can see here that literally all of these people are going to lose relation with me, which I find quite funny, because why would, you know, Stark and Mormont and, Velaryon and various other people, why would they be annoyed that Tywin has been executed? I don't know. Maybe they would be. Maybe they... I don't know. I highly doubt it. But yeah, we're just going to do that. Boom. He's done. He's out of there. Alright, so now we don't have to worry about him any further, which is actually wonderful. Okay, so let's go back into High Garden here now as well, because I do have a huge amount of restorative skills that actually do help me to get back on my feet just that much faster. And let me have a look here. Are we still hurting? No, we're not having any hurting problems any further. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so I want to do this. I also want to get some more hardwood here as well. Let me just see. Now, I would like, if I can, to level up my smithing skill quite a bit more. So let's see what I can do here. We're going to make a two-handed sword, and we're going to make this. Can I make it really, really difficult? Nope. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. No, none of these. None of these. None of these. No, none of these. Oh, wow. I'm super sad right now. Okay, I guess this one. This one is going to be the one that I'll have to make. I'm basically wanting not to use fine steel right now because I actually want to use fine steel for my inevitable good weapon that I'm going to create for myself to use. And I can't use fine steel right now for this purpose. Okay, so we'll do something like this one. It's only a tier... Really? Really? Only a tier 3? Only a tier 3? Okay, fine, fine. Yeah, sure. And then we'll do... Yeah, I'm not a big fan of these. Not a big fan. Alright, well, we'll do this. And then we'll see if I can... Yeah, okay, that's actually pretty nice. Look at that. We're getting some pretty decent smithing skill from this. And we're just going to be doing a whole bunch. Going to get to 225 with that at the very least. Look at that. Maybe 235. Wow, that's actually really, really good. And now we can just do a little bit more smelting here as well. Let's do some smelting. Try to unlock some additional parts, of course. And I am going to need to probably buy some more hardwood in just a moment as well. Or we can actually just, you know... get some weapons that are actually high in wood and everything. We've done that in the smithing series, if I recall correctly. Let me actually have a look here. Yeah, so we've got some wooden hammers here, so that's obviously going to be pretty useful. I guess we will because they haven't had any time to get this back, so we'll just do that. And I don't think scythes really give us a huge amount, but we can actually just see. No, they don't. No. That's obviously a bit unfortunate, but it's fine, it's fine. It's going to be enough. Wooden hammers, there you go. Nice. More pitchforks, scythes, even though the scythes don't really help me that much, but it's okay. And now we can just smelt all of these things once again. And we're now at 250. 250 smithing, which is actually insane if you think about it, because we literally just had 200. But smithing skill is... such a pain. As I said to you before, I personally feel like it's such a pain to level when you don't have this mod. It really is. Just because you have to wait so long. Anyway, endurance. That's what we're going to be taking. Yeah, there we go. And we also have the ability to get 2% swing damage on crafted weapons. I cannot believe how amazing this is. Can you tell I'm being so incredibly sarcastic? Yeah. I can't. You know what? I'm not even going to talk about this because 2%? 2% for getting your smithing skill to 250? Why? Why? Why is it only 2%? If you want it to be only a percentage chance, or not a percentage chance, a percentage value, you need to make it worthwhile. It needs to be something else, not 2%, please. It needs to be 12% or 20% or something significant. But even then, I don't see the point in increasing your damage any further. Most of the time, if you're using a crafted weapon or something like that, for example, my polearm right now basically one-shots pretty much every single person I attack with it if I attack them, you know, accurately enough. 2% damage is not going to do anything. It's not going to make any difference whatsoever in my effectiveness, which is just like, well, why bother with 2% then? You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll go for the charm skill. Why not? And we'll go back into the smithy, and let's actually see what I can do here. So two-handed polearm. I obviously have to make a huge amount of these, which is kind of annoying. But I have to make a huge amount just so that I can unlock parts. So that's going to be the thing that I'll be doing now, I suppose. And I might actually get something for it. I might actually get some things for it, maybe. I don't know. Highly unlikely, but let's just see. So we can... yeah, I mean, we're not going to get much skill for it, of course, but we are going to get other things, like parts. And that's obviously what we want to get. So we're just going to smelt a bunch of these once again, and then we'll just go back here and smelt these. There we are. And then we'll just craft them again and do the same thing, rinse and repeating until we have basically no more resources. And then we're just going to move on. Or I could just wait here for a little bit of time, because I obviously have to wait here for some time anyway, because my HP for my forces is pretty low. But you can see here we're still unlocking smithing parts, which is perfect. Because once we've unlocked all of those, we will then be able to create the polearm of our dreams, and we can make whatever we want, and it's going to be amazing. Or at least I hope so. You know, that's the hope, right? Anyway, do we have any wooden things here anymore? No, and we don't. We've got 30 hardwood, 5,700 grain here. That's absolutely insane. Alright, yeah, insane in the grain. Yeah, okay, and never mind. No, just ignore that. Just ignore that. Anyway, there we go. Yeah, we're still getting some more smithing parts, but I need more wood. So I'm actually wondering, do they have a wooden village nearby that produces hardwood? It doesn't seem like it. So where do they get all the wood from? where do they get all... Oh, there it is, over there. I can assume that is the place they go for all the wood. Okay, good to know. Right. Okay, well, whatever the case, I still have quite a few Dothraki Karl's guards, so technically I don't need to go back there right away. I will be making a brief stop over there later down the line, because obviously, as you might expect, I still want to retain as much of the theme of the series as I possibly can. Sometimes that's just not possible because I'm deeply embroiled in battles after battles after battles. Sometimes that's just how it is. But there are other times where I do actually have a little bit of time to do what I want to do in that regard. So, for example, look at this. Look at this. The Reach are surprisingly active in their besieging of the opponent. And I am so incredibly pleased to see that. Because most of the time when anything like this happens,
that's close enough.
The enemy just goes, yeah, you know what? I don't really want to do this. And then they just provide a peace agreement. Or... in the case that mostly happens, the faction that I am a part of decide to be the ones to make peace first. And that's always annoying. You know why that's annoying? Because it then makes it possible for the opponent to demand whatever money they want, and then we end up paying them 5,000 or whatever it is. And it's just absolutely terrible. That's super, super bad. So... yeah, there are those moments, and then you just kick yourself super, super hard, because then you think, why? Why are you doing this, AI? Why are you doing that? You know, there's always those kinds of moments. But, thankfully, the Reach is not doing that. We are actually capturing a significant portion of the enemy's territory every single time we declare war against them, which, of course, is the point. That's what we want to do. And I cannot actually thank them enough for being active in the siege warfare that they're currently doing, because it is just so incredibly useful for us specifically. I actually do need to use my Arak a little bit more as well, but now that I have a significant amount of smithing skill, I should be able to create an Arak that is actually good, instead of, you know, the dull one that I created before, and I didn't even realize was dull until someone told me, so thank you very much for letting me know about that, actually, because I didn't see that it was dull. So, yeah, that definitely makes a huge difference. It's actually quite funny because I thought that was just a prefix, you know, just like some kind of, you know, status that is not really going to make any difference whatsoever in its damage. Yeah, sure, it's going to obviously reduce the amount that it does in some way or another. Maybe it's going to reduce its damage by a few points here or there. But I didn't think it would reduce it to almost worthlessness, which is really weird. So it's good to know. It's good to know that that is actually the case, and it does make a difference. So yeah. Anyway, an Arak is probably what we're going to make very, very soon. There you go. Nice influence, nice renown for that as well. Very pleased that we were able to defeat this fellow. I'm actually kind of wondering whether we should start executing a bunch of enemy vassals. But I'm thinking, as I said to you before, we probably don't want to do that randomly. I'm thinking that we will probably just do that to... maybe just do that to people that we think maybe deserve it or whatever. So for example, the Lannisters, like I said before. So technically Cersei, I probably should have executed her, but I didn't do that for some reason. I don't know. I was kind of hoping, I guess, for the cash, because she's probably going to provide us with a lot of money if the ransom came through, but it seems like she escaped or... Oh no, they made peace. Yeah, that was it. That's it. I remember now. They made peace, obviously, and that's you know, as a result, she escaped from that. Anyway, 4,600 experience. We're going to donate a little bit here, and then we can move on. Okay, so I'm actually just going to check real fast. Okay, so we got Lancel right here, and we got Ronald. Okay, we're going to go and attack this fellow. Yeah, we should be able to defeat this guy without too many issues. I'm going to go in for the manual battle, because even though we do have a decent advantage in regards to combat strength, I'm not really wanting to lose any troops. And that's probably something that I should have actually been doing quite a bit more of in the beginning. I should have been a little bit more careful about how I was auto-resolving in the first part of our expedition to Westeros, because otherwise it kind of gives you this sort of experience where you just auto-resolve and then you lose 5 troops. You auto-resolve, lose 15 troops. Auto-resolve, then lose 10, and so on and so forth. And even if you are losing such minimal amounts, because let's face it, that's still not actually terrible. You know, that's still okay. But eventually, that's going to take its toll. You know, you are literally going to be having a situation that I have outlined previously, actually, as well, where you're just losing a lot of high-tier troops, and you can't really replace those high-tier troops super fast. Unless you have a castle or something like that, where you have some people stationed, or maybe you have some good relations with some villages somewhere, and you can level your troops up quite quickly through that. But that's pretty much the only way that you can really do that, and otherwise you're then going to be replacing high-tier troops with low-tier troops, and then when you go into a battle, it's inevitable that you're then going to think, oh, why is my combat strength so low? And, well, it's self-explanatory, isn't it, at that point? Oh. Okay, I was actually not expecting to get eliminated that soon, but alright, yeah, that's fine, I guess. We were able to achieve victory, so that's all that matters, I suppose. Now, what I'm actually thinking of, shall we actually marry someone? Because I have a lot of money right now, so technically I should have... I should have taken this guy prisoner. It was just an automatic reflex, my bad. I should have definitely taken that guy prisoner. Oh well, okay, yeah, my mistake. We will hopefully be able to capture him once again. Okay, so we got some Lannister officers right here. Guardians of the Rock. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of any of these things. The Westerlands Knights we'll take, though, of course. And then we'll just move on. We've got 5,400. Now, I'm actually going to take some of the loot to sell. And we're just going to level up a bunch of troops there as well. Okay, so let's actually have a quick look at the Reach. Because the Reach is obviously someone that we may want to... Wait a minute, let me actually just... how do I do this again? Okay, so female alive, the Reach, Lord Lady, not married. Okay, so we only have one of them discovered, which is hilarious. Oh, she's actually not bad. Okay, she's actually really, really good, and she's not married. And wait a minute. Is this... This is wrong. This is a wrong description for this particular character, as you can see right here. Because Arwen is obviously who we're looking at, and this is giving me the biography of some knight, which is the son of Lady Arwen, which is weird. Okay, so wait a minute. Oh no, she's 44. We can't marry her then because she won't be able to have children. Uh-huh. Oh, she has daughters though, but I don't exactly know. I don't know how old they are, and I don't have any idea as to what their stats are like. She was last seen at Old Oak though. We could potentially. Oh, Old Oak is over here. All right, that's actually super close by. Okay, I wasn't actually planning on doing that, but I thought, hey, you know, if she's close by, we might as well go and, you know, go and have a little look and then see what's actually happening. Maybe it's going to be cool. And otherwise, yeah, we're just going to be obviously letting this guy go because he's technically not a Lannister, even though he is part of the Westerlands. And, yeah, we'll just take all of that loot. These pieces of horse armor sell for a lot, so we are probably going to be making a tidy bundle from them, that's for sure. All right. So I'm very much hoping, now I'm actually not entirely sure what I'm hoping for here. I'm thinking probably an engineer. I mean, if I can cross my fingers and put down on a wish list what we want from this particular character,
right,
hopefully
so
we'll be able to...
be
Oh, she's got basically no skills whatsoever. Yeah, she has basically no skills whatsoever, which is really sad. So I'm not sure whether we can really do this. Okay, well, wait a minute. She does have another daughter, and I'm not sure where she is. She's Moat Kalen? Moat Kalen? Where's that? Is that far away? If that's super far away, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not seeing it, actually. Am I stupid, or am I just not seeing it? I don't know. I guess I am just not seeing it. Oh, it's very far up. Oh yeah, it's very far up. Okay, so yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, the north, okay? The north only has one fief, as far as I'm aware. Is that true? Let me actually just have a quick look. Bran is the one leading it, amusingly enough. Yes, they only have this. That's very interesting. Okay, so... Sansa is actually in the mod as well. Oh, that's actually hilarious. She's a fugitive right now. That's actually quite funny. Okay, well, let me just see here real quick. Okay, so basically what we could do... We could go and rescue Sansa if we want to. I'm not a big fan of doing that, to be honest. Okay, who is Arwen actually married to? Is she the leader of her clan? Is she the leader? Yes, she is. Okay, so that basically means that I can speak to her. Okay, so let's go and speak to her, and then we'll marry through speaking to the parent, rather than going and speaking to whoever it is. So if she does offer me a person for courting, then we'll just accept, because, well, we can't choose, you know. We'll just do it that way around.
That's close enough.
Okay, yeah, this is a little bit... This is not going to work. This is a bit too much for my liking. Ah, there we go. They are actually splitting off a little bit now, so this is good. Here we go. Okay. So we can actually... Whoa, we can just auto-resolve against this. No problem at all. And we'll just do a nice little auto-resolve there as well. And this is the thing. I'm actually kind of wondering, do I have those perks? I'm just going to have a look. Let me see. Which... Ah, yeah, I should have taken Loyalty and Honor, actually. I should have taken Loyalty and Honor, but I am getting a huge amount of renown gain as a result of the famous Commander perk. Yeah, no. We do have Stout Defender, which is exactly the thing that I wanted to get, but maybe we want to get the Loyalty and Honor thing as well, which is actually going to make things super fast for us to rescue, or shall we say, convert prisoners. That might make sense. Okay, so apart from that, we should probably go for Effort for the People. No, actually, no, we can't do Effort for the People. I guess we're going to be doing Slick Negotiator, because barter penalty... That I'm not going to be bartering. I'm not going to be bartering with any Dothraki, so Slick Negotiator is what it will have to be. And what do we have here? Cavalry tactics. No, we'll go for mounted patrols. We'll go for mounted patrols, of course. That sounds good. Okay, so let's actually have a look. Okay, we can probably do battle with this guy. Oh no, he managed to run away just at the last moment. Maybe... Oh, Stafford Lannister. Hello there. Alright, it seems like he wants to lose his head by the looks of things. So this means... You know what this means. If we can defeat him... Which I think we will probably be able to. I was just not wanting to auto-resolve just in case we actually ended up taking, you know, more casualties than we know what to do with. But we should be okay here, hopefully. And my own forces should be good too. I mean, let's face it, we've got a lot of cavalry, and that's what I can really leverage right here for our victory. I would like to eliminate this guy. Where is the actual enemy leader? Is this him right here? Yep, that is him. Get him! Yes! There we go, he's dead. Alright, fantastic. I mean, technically he's not dead, he's just knocked unconscious, but we will be able to take him prisoner. And we should probably wade in here and do massive damage, or at least try to do as much damage as possible. Unfortunately, I'm not actually killing things in one hit with this weapon. Well, some of the time. And there we have it. Nice little speed up at the end there just to finish it off. And we actually took 0 casualties this time around as well, which is very nice. Exactly the reason why I didn't want to auto-resolve. And we can now take him prisoner. I'm going to be remembering to take him prisoner this time, at least. And we can even take some of his people prisoner as well, but I don't think I'm actually going to do that this time. And, oh yeah, a lot of really, really expensive gear that we're getting here as well, which is super, super good. And, let me have a look here. Oh yeah, hello there, sir, goodbye. You are now dead. You have joined Tywin, wherever he is. And we will now spec into some polearms. Triple couch lance damage against shields. I mean, that obviously is pretty fantastic. We could also go for the plus 30% damage bonus from speed with polearms to cavalry in your formation. That could be really good. Sure-footed isn't actually that impactful, in my opinion. I feel like this is a huge waste of a perk, but, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to take Unstoppable Force just purely because we do have some cavalry troops that use spears and lances and so on. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so where is she actually? Is she in this army here? I have the devious trait now as well. Is she in this army? Yes, she is. Okay, so I'm going to go close and... Oh, okay, I was actually going to say, I'm going to go close and I'm going to try to speak to her, and then we're going to see. Alright, there she is. Okay, so let's speak to her. Hello there. I wish to be more than a mercenary. Is there a way I could pledge myself as a vassal? Well, yeah, I could, but I'm making so much cash. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Okay, my own hand. Eve Oakhart. Yeah, sure. Okay, how much do you want? 21,000. Okay, why not? I think that seems kind of fun. Because, let's face it, Barney's getting on a little bit, and we kind of need to make a few moves here. She's taller than we are, which is quite amusing. But yes, that would happen to me, wouldn't it? Oh well, never mind. It's absolutely fine. As long as we don't lose her too early on, we should be good. Okay, I know your name. Congratulations to you and Eve Oakhart on your marriage. I'm not sure why she's calling her by her full name, but alright, there you go. Okay, fantastic. Technically, we could have gotten someone that had slightly more combat, you know, combat prowess and so on and so forth, but I personally feel like having to scout out all of that stuff would be extremely time consuming, and right now, all I'm really hoping to do is just recall her to our army, and we can actually level her up into anything we want anyway right now. So technically, she could be our engineer. We don't know, you know, we could easily do that if we want to. And it's only going to take her a day to get here as well, which is going to be super nice. Should I help this guy out? Does he need some help? I think he's going to be fine, right? Is he? Is he actually going to be fine? Well, Eve's joined us now, so that's quite cool. Alright, so yeah, there she is, and I can't even see her full stats, so I'm going to have to go to her to her actual character screen. So let me have a look here. Yeah, oh no, she's actually got, wow, whoa, wait a minute. She comes with a noble bow? Really? Okay, and she's also got the noble default, aha. This is the thing that a lot of people were telling me about in the comments. Thank you very much for letting me know about this, by the way. And yeah, we're probably going to be taking that from her and then just giving her some random helmet or whatever. Because this is going to enable us to look slightly more Dothraki, which is obviously what we want. So there you go. She's going to look absolutely fantastic in a Lannister helmet. That makes all the sense in the world, doesn't it? But yes. Anyway, noble default for us. There we go. And now look at that. Now we're looking very Dothraki. Yes, wonderful. All right, great. So now she's with us. Let's take a look at her stats. And she has nothing. Why does she have... Okay. I gotta ask something real fast. Why does she have one focus point in one-handed, two-handed, polearms, throwing, crossbows, and bows? Now, no offense or anything, but that doesn't make any sense to me. There's no way she's going to use all of those weapon types. She's mostly going to use one-handed and maybe a bow, maybe a polearm here or there, and that's basically it. I don't think she's going to use anything else. And also, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to respec her. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these focus points right here. I'm going to put some into one-handed, and we'll put some into engineering, because I don't actually have a huge amount of engineering skill myself. As you can see, I only have 2 points in it. So it makes no sense for me to actually, you know, spec more points in it for no reason. And otherwise, we're just going to be... it doesn't really matter what we take with this. And Jor-El has actually advanced in level as well, so we should probably go for something like powerful here and have a look. Ooh, this is actually really, really nice. Yeah, trade penalty reduction. That sounds pretty good. Okay, so look at that. We've actually maxed out her scouting skill now, so I guess the next best thing to go for is probably tactics. Does that actually help me out at all? I actually don't know. Do I have a huge amount of tactics? No, I don't. So yeah, she could be the tactician as well, if we don't have someone that does that. Cregan is the only other guy that has a significant amount of tactics, and he's actually not even in our party, so I think that makes the most sense, right? So yeah, that's good. Great. Look at that. Okay, so we've now gotten a really nice helmet. Is this guy actually gonna... Yeah, no, he did manage to achieve victory. I was a bit worried there for a real quick second. But yeah, otherwise... Oh, what's this? He remarks on your growing reputation and asks if you would consider pledging yourself as a vassal of the Tyrosh. Really? Really? Where are you, sir? You're all the way down here. I'm not entirely sure. Are they actually fighting anyone? A vassal of the Tyroshi. That would be hilarious. I have no idea what's even going on with that. They are actually paying the Reach 2,300 right now. They're at war against the Dornish and the Westerlands. They have one town. Well, if I want to play on hard mode, that's the way to go, I suppose. But at the moment, I'm very much invested in the current state of affairs here, because you can see right now that we've got obviously the Vale right over there, and they're seemingly well, maybe at peace with us. I don't know, actually. And otherwise, we've got so much stuff going on with the Westerlands here. But what's quite funny is that I actually feel like we probably could end up winning this. We just have to be a bit more persistent. And obviously, you see here that the North actually does have a couple more fiefs, as you see. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've actually been taking these back by the looks of things. Because beforehand, they didn't actually have these. As far as I'm aware, at least. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.